Poodlie sent me this awesome slicker brush to try out and let you know what I think. And I gotta tell you, I'm so impressed with this thing. So right off the bat, the main thing, the very first thing I love about it is this grip. For whatever reason, it feels like every slicker brush I have has like a really thin handle. And that makes it sort of hard for me to really get in there when I'm brushing my pups. So having a nice big handle that I can grip comfortably is fantastic. I also really like the size of this head. Okay, so I had a friend come over and try it out on their dogs also, and they actually weren't a fan of this because they have a really big dog. I have a big dog, but I am a fan of it, and the reason I'm a fan of it is because it's more versatile than some of those other ones, right? A lot of times they're a really big brush, which helps with like the main body area, but it's way too big to get into some of those smaller spaces you need to with those big dogs, right? I feel like I personally would rather take a little extra time to use this brush on those bigger spaces than having to have two different brushes, one for the body and one for the smaller spaces. This thing is super great. It doesn't have any tips on it, any like sort of plastic or rubber protection tips on it. So be aware of that. I will say there's something about it though that my dogs were not, it didn't hurt them at all. I've had some slickers that it just, for whatever reason, it hurt them. It hurt his body. But this didn't do that. It was really comfortable. They felt fine with it. It does have a little bit of give when you press in on it, which I think probably helps. Overall, I'm a pretty big fan of it. My dogs are okay with it. That means a ton to me. You know, yeah, you have to sort of brush your dogs even when they don't want it, but isn't it so much easier when they're okay with it? It sure is for me. So I totally recommend it. Poodlie just knocked it out of the park with this one. I think it's really fantastic and you should definitely try it out.